Okay, here we go with how to buy OMI on BitForex. This was one of the worst experiences of my life a couple months ago. Actually, it's almost 3 months ago now, end of April, I guess. I bought my first OMI, and it was quite the experience. So I'm gonna try to go through step by step for others that would like to buy it on BitForex. This was all I could really find at the time, how to buy it in the US. Maybe there's other ways now, but I've actually figured out how to do this, so I'm kind of done. This will all change, when we go to Mutable X and Ethereum, we'll be able to, and then other exchanges, it'll be easier. But this one is kind of interesting. There's a lot of steps. Okay, so I'm gonna go through them as best I can, step by step. So first of all, you set up a BitForex account. I'll have a link in the bottom in the description if you want to click on my referral. That would support the channel, and I will also help you out personally. If you want to, if you get stuck along the way, just let me know and I can help you out. But anyway, so you'll have to set up a BitForex account, and then you'll be setting up your identity authentication, and that will you'll have a couple steps with that. You have driver's license. You'll have to do right on there your name and date and BitForex and take a picture. They have to do the KYC as know your customer here in the US. And so they do some identification steps. You'll also have to set up a trading pass number. It's a number. You will have to get all this set up. They're pretty good about it. I don't remember exactly, but I want to say half a day. So it wasn't too bad as far as setting that up. You'll also, set up for text, so a phone number so you can get text for when you're logging into accounts. So they're trying to set up the two-factor authentication, and you'll so they make sure it's you, I guess. So once that's all set up, you can go ahead and do stuff. Now you need to move Bitcoin into here. Okay, or actually you can do other things, but I just did it on the Cash App. It was something I already had set up. Other accounts, I think Robinhood, SoFi, I don't think they're letting you send it out. But the Cash App does, so you can send it to here. So you may need to set up the same type of process if you don't have an account with a place that you can send Bitcoin or some other asset that's traded here on BitForex. I couldn't figure out a way to do it any other way. I just followed a couple other videos, pieced it all together, and finally figured it out. So anyway, so the first thing you want to do, and I actually did this already for this video because this can take some time. It's usually about an hour for it all to get confirmed and stuff. But I think once it took a half a day or so, and I was like, what happened? Anyway, so the first thing you do after you have your account set up, or to get started on the process here, after you've got all your things ready to go, you'd go to deposit, and then you'd pick where you want to how you want to deposit it. Okay, I'm going to make myself a little smaller. And then you'll get I do it as Bitcoin. So I have that clicked, and then you get a QR code, which is really nice. You can just do it that way. That's the simple way to do it. Okay. And then it starts the process. And then, as you can see, I've done quite a few transactions there. And then I get an email confirmation from the Cash App saying it's been completed, and then it only takes a little bit after that. But again, that sometimes can be quite the process. So be prepared that it may not be instantaneous, and then you go from there. Okay. So then now we can go back to the main page. All right. And then we'll go through some steps now. So now we have our Bitcoin. We have our Bitcoin in a BitForex account. And what we need to do, so now it shows that we have some, we need to transfer it to our spot account. Okay. You can actually do it in either place here. And so it gives you a couple different options of how to do it. We transfer it from our wallet to the spot account. And then you do transfer all, if that's what you want to do, you transfer all of it. And then this is usually all pretty smooth. Okay. So there we go. So now that was the first step. Once we've got our Bitcoin has been recognized in the app, and then you go to, so now you'll see it, it's in the spot account. Okay. And now we can, actually, I'm going to do a little, Okay, now it's all there. So then we go to the spot account, and here's where we'll actually have another few step process. Okay. So we've got it in as a Bitcoin. This typing it in for some reason seems to be the best way for me because so Bitcoin to USDT. So this is all part of the process here. We need to convert it to USDT. Okay. So now we have it that it's set up that we can buy or sell. All right. But we're going to be selling our Bitcoin and selling it as, and you can, try to pick the price and whatever you're feeling lucky. These all can be limit orders. So you can pick the price. This is all the transactions going on right now. And you can pick percentage or whatever. I'm just going to do 100% and hope we get going here. All right, so then you can watch to see if it's happened. Maybe it did already. That was quick. Okay. So it sold right away. Sometimes, the price is going down, up or whatever, it's moving, but it happened right away. So now what we have to do, so now it's in USDT. Okay. So now we go to USDT and now we're going to move it to OMI. All right. OMI or homie. Here we go. This is why we're doing this. I don't know why I'm doing it anyway. OMI dad here trying to, so these videos, I'm just putting some together because I'm trying to encourage my kids and now their friends are starting to look at OMI as well. So if others are going to get something out of these videos, that's great as well. I'm going to put it together and hopefully others can do the same. Okay, so now we've got our USDT now. So we want to buy OMI. Okay, so we got USDT here in the cell, and we want to go to OMI. So here's the price. Here's the different transactions that have been happening. Okay, and we'd obviously, so sometimes if I'm doing a bigger dollar amount, I'm going to try to price a little bit better. I just did a small amount to help to do this video for it. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and go 100% and see if we can get our OMI at that price. All right, I keep having to move that. And here we go. All right, so now we've got it in our open orders, I think, unless it sold right away. No, it didn't. It didn't work. Okay, I thought actually I had to put the code in there again. So I guess maybe we still have, it didn't work. I'm taking it. So we're doing 100%. Order success that time. Okay. So now we'll see if it's filled. So here we are in the not filled status. Sometimes if you went a little too low and you want to, you may need to cancel it and do it again. If you have a certain price that you think it's going to bottom out at, you can just put it there. We seem to be in the graph, we seem to be at a pretty good spot right now. So I'm just trying to buy it right now. And as you can see, we're second in the pecking order at the price we're at, and hopefully we'll be filled soon. Okay. So again, the process was get it set up, get a way to get it into BitForex, get your BitForex account set up, set up your security stuff, set up all your, so you can do it. And then you can go ahead and do these transactions. So you put your deposit into BitForex, you move it from the wallet to the spot account, and the spot account is where you go and buy, where you go and move your Bitcoin or other assets to USDT, and then you go buy OMI, and then we'll hopefully have our order filled here pretty soon, and we can continue with what the steps that we do from here, because then we're going to move it out of the USDT, or move it from the spot account to the wallet. All right, again, I'm mostly doing this for example purposes. So we're going to cancel this and try it again. And we're going to try 100%. So we're probably going to come in a little bit higher now. But again, I'm of the opinion anything under a penny, this is a steal. So now we're right here. We're showing partially filled, so we should be filled here pretty soon. And we can order history. Those are canceled order. We're still only partially filled. And okay. So again, I'm going to leave links down below for the different stuff. And if you want, I can set up Zoom, or I mean, I don't just, I don't want no password or anything. Okay, so but I will help you, help other people that want to buy OMI. Certainly is something that I'm just going to see if it's showing as in here in the spot account. So we've got some OMI in here, but it's not all done yet. So we're going to go back to the spot and see if we're done. We're right there on the top of the pecking order. And hopefully we can get this done. So here's the different orders. You can see the size of some of the orders, and you can track the volume. So the volume month, somebody was a whole bunch was earlier, a little while ago. There's some big stuff. And if you go back, there was a bunch of stuff around July 4th. That whole weekend was a whole bunch of people buying. So it took the price up. Didn't hit 4.04, but it was starting to knock the door there. And now it's lowering on 0.03. Where it'll go from here, nobody knows, but I think it's going up, baby, to the moon. All right, so well, I'm just going to go and show you the next steps because it appears it doesn't want to move. All right, so we have some in our spot account. Okay. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do this. So you move it from the spot account back to the wallet. So you flip these two around, transfer all that we have so far, and it'll move from there. Now, what you want to do is, so I have OMI in here. Now you can withdraw it. And, I don't know much about the cold storage wallets or different things like that, but you certainly, I strongly encourage you to get it off of here. You can actually move it into the VV app as well, or if you activate the OMI wallet, you can put it there. But that's not going to be as secure as your cold storage and different things like that. So VV does have one, but they've been sold out as long as I've been involved this year. But I don't know exactly when the last time they had them or when they'll get more back. But there's lots of different cold storage wallet or different types of crypto wallets that you can do. So how you would do it is you would withdraw it, and then you tell where you want to send it to. Same type of thing with a QR code. This is where I would have it go for me, and then you can transfer it all out of here. Just the same type of process that we had before. Okay, so it shows up in your spot account. You move it from your spot account back to your wallet, and then from your wallet, you take it out of BitForex to wherever you want it to go, and then you're now an OMI homie, and you're accumulating OMI. And again, I think this is just I don't know. We'll see where it goes, but I don't think there's any chance it's below a penny by the end of the year, and certainly a reasonable chance, which would be a phenomenal number from where we're at here in the middle of July, to go to even a penny. But I think 2 to 5 cents is certainly reasonable, but that's just my opinion. No idea, not financial advice, but I'm buying as much as I possibly can, and maybe a little bit more. We'll see how it goes from here. Anyway, so again, I'll have referral links down below. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and like, and let me know your comments of where OMI's going to go. And if hopefully this made sense, again, I'm doing it now all the time. So, but it was terribly frustrating the very first time. I was a bear to live with, but now things are a little bit better. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time on Omi Dad.